Good morning, people. It's morning still here, so good morning to you, if not, good evening. And well, I have some good news and some bad news for me. And the first one is that, well, yesterday I went to buy some clothes, some clothing, and I bought this. Let me show you. It doesn't look like it. It's velvet. Well, it's synthetic velvet, so it pretty much looks like this. But and it's very pretty. The thing is that I wasn't supposed to go to buy clothes or to buy clothing. Um, I went to the shopping clothing district to buy zippers for to complete this one because this one is almost over, but it's missing like the zipper. The zipper, it doesn't have a zipper, and I was supposed to like go and buy the zipper. I didn't do it. I forgot, and when I was already going on the bus on the subway, I was already like I bought this one and I realized like fuck, I forgot the zippers. So I have these ones, and yes, I guess we will be walking with this one at this point until I think next week, where I'll be going back to the shopping district, I guess, to buy like the zippers that I'm missing, and also yes, the things that I'm missing in order to complete that one. If not, then this will be like until who knows when, like probably next month. I guess like I don't know you, but I tend to forget about my projects, and then like go back at them when it's like 2 3 months later and realize that I didn't and finish them. So yes, yeah, so this is the new one we're going to try. This is the drawing that I, well, more or less what I wanted to do with it. It's based on this thing, this like drawing that I did. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, like I don't know if it's focusing on the camera, but yeah, pretty much this is it. And well, it's not the full dress. I just wanted like to be like the skirt part because I realized it's better to have like separate piece of clothing, so it will be easier for you like to combine them with other pieces of clothing, because if you have like just a full piece, then it will be like complicated for you if you wanted to match it with something else. So that's pretty much it. And it's actually the especially the color I want. No, not even the color, like the shape of the skirt that I want to make is based on this character of this webtoon, I guess will be the name. This webtoon I'm reading, which I will show you on the description box. Oh no, not in the description. Well, two in the description box, but also in the video. But it's called Depths of Malice. This is my coffee. If you'll forgive me for a minute. Yes, and it's pretty much called Depths of Malice. And yes, it's. I won't spoil you. I will tell you, I guess, more later about it. But yes, I will put like the image of the skirt that I saw, and I really like it. I always wanted like a green skirt, like it's a very pretty green bottle color, and it reminds me. Well, I always have like a weird relationship with, or hate, love hate relationship with velvet, because at first I always associated it with a sofa. Like it reminds me of a sofa texture. And I was like, what would you want to wear? I was asking myself, like, what would you want to wear? Something that makes you look like and feel like you're a piece of furniture, you know? Because my aunt have a similar furniture who has like the same type of fabric. So yes, and then I bought one and I made one dress from it. I think I haven't used it as much lately, but I think I don't have any pictures. But yes, the dress I made from velvet also, but it's red, like a cherry red, like this red, more or less. I don't know if you. Oh, it looks too exposed. Like yeah, this type of red. It looks like it in. I really, really, really like it, and I fell in love with the fabric. So I will work with this in the next video, in this video, I guess, that I'm working on, and that I'm supposed to publish and upload on the Sunday that's coming. I hope. If not, you'll see it, I think, on Christmas. The thing is that I will be working on Christmas Day and Christmas Eve, so I'll have to do it like, I guess, like do it after my work shift. If not, I will try to upload it like early so it won't be as late. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And well, I guess let's go with the video. So I already went ahead of myself and traced like the pattern on the cloth, on the fabric, and I think I'm going to go with how do you say it, a full circle skirt, type of skirt, and I made like a small peak. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. It's a small peak, like the here's the curve, and then I'll be cutting it and see how it goes. I realized that it won't like look like as, as bulky as it look in the drawing, but for obvious reasons, because the type of cloth or fabric that I'm using, since this is a very heavy type of fabric, then it will just like slim down and it will look like a little bit more slimmer, even if I trace like a full circle, even if it's a full circle. So it will still like the weight of the own skirt, it will bring down the shape. So I consider applying like some other things to it. I bought some tulle fabric like to add underneath it, and I think I'm going to need to buy another fabric because the tulle one that I bought is like too raspy, so it's, I think it might like damage my skin if I'm not careful enough. And I bought some lace too. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, focus. So for camera. Okay, do well, it won't focus. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, pretty much. So I already went ahead of myself and sew like the sides. I already like sewed them, and I'm going to like iron it while I'm at it. And and yes, that's it. And since this is like a very like elastic fabric, then it doesn't matter to like it doesn't matter if I put a zipper or not in it, so it doesn't matter. So I'm going to leave it at it, like try to like, yes, without a zipper, use it without a zipper, and that's it. Aside from that, I wanted to tell you that I received my first comment and I was quite much very happy about it. And but the issue was that I was actually very excited. Like I received a notification on your, or well, actually it wasn't a notification. It was how do yeah, I was in my another account and it appeared like a second comment in the video, second comment, and I was like, oh my god, someone, someone I don't know, realize ended up like landing on my videos aside from the three people that are watching, and I was quite excited about it until I saw it was those bots. Yes, one of those bots like promoting like the triple XXXX content, and I was like, oh, thank you, but not thank you, not the type of attention I wanted to brought to me. It's okay, it's okay. I guess it counts. It counts. The intention counts. And yes, it was one of those. It was interesting because at first I thought well, obviously she put like her link to like her page. It's saying like, yes, here are my photos. You can go and watch them if you want to. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't click on it just a reminder. I didn't click on them. But I realized that she wrote something aside from it, and I was like, oh, okay. It was on in Russian. I have some knowledge in Russian, not that much, but I know some words. I know some words, and I was like, okay. And I tried to read it with the few my low, small, not so vast literary knowledge in Russian, and she said something about the songs, and I was like, oh, that's very nice. She actually it's not a bot. It's not. It looks like a bot, but it's not, and it made me doubt if and all these people who are like continuously spamming comments on the channels are like completely bots or not. That's what I thought at first until I started looking because she put a lot of like words. I will put the description on it. I hope, I hope YouTube doesn't count it or the algorithm is already like catching on those words as the passwords for a you know, R18 content. But yeah, she put those words and she said that, oh, nice songs and whatever. And I was like, oh, she's not a bot. She actually watched the video, how she's promoting her R18 stuff, but she did watch the video, and I was like, oh, thank you, Mia. Her name was Mia. And until I looked for the awards and the songs that she was like giving us, or she was like promoting on the comments, and they were about, and I found a complete. I went into a complete rabbit hole on Twitter of hentai content because of the words that I was looking for. I thought there were songs, like I thought, I don't know, in my innocence, in my my me being a complete idiot, I thought they were, yes, they were like they were songs. No, they were like a code passwords, like secret words to communicate in the industry. So that's why, like, oh, and that's it. I was very excited, but my excitement didn't last that long. It was killed right instantly, and well, still thanks to Mia for commenting into the video. Yeah, I won't promote your channel, unfortunately. I won't promote your thing, but thank you for the comment. I don't know if you noticed, but it looks like it's changing colors. Like, look, it's warm. No, it's cold. Warm, cold. Warm, cold. Well, living it. I'm going to live it. I hope it remains warm because cold, it looks awful. So, well, I'm using a towel underneath because I don't know if you have worked with velvet fabric before, but that thing is not like the best to work. It gets like very sticky between each other, like this, and it's very awful to work sometimes. So lately I've been reading some stuff and I wanted to share them with you. It's the first thing is, I don't know, I wanted to know your opinion about drawings in books. Like lately, I like children's book. I really enjoyed them. I think they're nice. Some of them are quite deep. I realized lately that they seem that child's books look. You think like they might be like nice in a way, but they're actually very dark. Or maybe it was the ones that I read as a kid, and now I'm like this. But I was reading like The Devil Inside the Bottle of Robert Louis Stevenson. I bought like this edition on the street to in a cardboard sale to this man who was selling it for less than $1. It was extremely cheap. Don't change colors. It was very cheap, and I thought it was. And at first, I really liked it. I was really happy with my purchase and everything until I saw like the inside of the book. It was an illustrated edition, and it ruined it completely for me because I had like this image of the main characters. They are both from Hawaii. Yes, I always imagine them as like the main characters like both I don't know how to pronounce it, Kiawe, and who and his wife Kukuna. I'm not very sure. I forgot. And the thing is that I always saw them as like like how Hawaiian people. Like I don't know if you've been to Hawaii, but as I always imagine them as Hawaiians, and the illustrations that I got or the person draw were pretty much very white people. It sounds weird to say, but yeah, they were like very much like tourists, and I was like, no, but they're not tourists. They are from Hawaii, and I feel a little bit conflicted. So I don't know if that ruins the books for you. It doesn't mean that it ruined it for me, but it was a big change in a way. Like it was interesting to see like how he imagined the people compared to how I was imagining them. I imagined them as people from Hawaii, and he was imagining them, I don't know, as these new people from New York, tourists, I guess. So yes, that's pretty much it. I don't know how you feel about it. I realized that lately I'm been using a lot like pretty much it, and I don't want it to become like a filler word for me, so I will try to like avoid it from now on, I guess. Also, another story that I want you to share with you is when I was like showing you why I was cutting like the fabric, the cloth, um, the assistant, my tiny assistant, was helping me, and last time I took her to the park outside, like to the park, because I realized that she's a very outgoing outside type of cat. She really enjoys going out, and I bought her like this special collar in order to take her to the park. And we went to the park when there wasn't barely no one, and I will put the video with you to see like what she ended up doing. She this little baby, I will call her little baby, because at that time, at that moment, I was extremely angry with her. I was like, why? I didn't realize at what moment, in which moment, she ran away. Like literally, she managed to remove her collar and run away, and she climbed this tree, and at first it was quite funny. I was like, oh, okay, and I thought it was going to be like easy to bring her down, since it was not a big, very like tall tree. I thought like, okay, it's going to be easy, and she might be very scared. And no, she was playing, and all the time she was enjoying the experience while I was like dying down in the downside. I thought about calling like the fire department to get her, like like in the movies, the fire department, to bring the cat down from the tree. But in the end, I was the one who brought her down. And yes, I know it's funny like how you prioritize certain stuff, because instead of like trying to bring her down, I first started recording it because I thought it was hilarious. And then I realized like, oh god, how am I supposed to like legit bring her down? And in the end, it did work. I did bring her down, but it was like a tedious, very tedious moment. It took me like about an hour to bring her down because she was climbing to the top of the tree. She was trying to climb to the top, and I was like, and stairs, the leather I was using, it wasn't as tall as I needed it to be, and there was a lot of branches, and I ended up full with this full of scratches. And she was like, just in the top of this stupid tree, like playing, like thinking this is the most fun thing to do. I was so angry, but yeah, that's pretty much. But yeah, I realized that I cannot take her out. I have to like, well, I do plan on continuing to bring her out, but no, but I have to be more careful, like try not to let her get ahead of me, like with kids. Kind of like with kids, like you should uh, always keep an eye on your kids, because kids really know how to take advantage of you. I don't know. I don't have kids, but my friends do, and I realized that they know how to take advantage of these small loopholes you live as a parent, like these small moments where you're not looking at them, and they know how to get in trouble. So it's pretty much like this with her. So be more careful next time, I guess. I will leave it at it this time. I've been going on for like more than an hour now, like struggling with this. So I think I will leave it at it and continue like on the next 2 weeks. I hope to upload this before Christmas. I hope so. If not, I will upload a video, you know, with the Christmas songs, and I guess wishing you a happy Christmas, because that's how it is at this point. I'm very late with it, so